So hi there everyone, welcome back to another series with Captain of Industry. My name's Leon, I'm the one looking after you if you didn't know by now. And yeah, we've been doing a lot with this game. We did the first series and then we've been doing a lot with live streams, had a giveaway with it as well. But we're back in it. Why? We're going to try and get it right this time. I'm also going to give you some of the hints and tips that I've been given by in the live stream and in the comment section of the previous series, so that we can hopefully do better this time round. We're on the same map as before, so you should be able to do hopefully a bit better. That's my plan. Now of course this is still the beta version of the game, and there is going to be some changes when the full game comes out. At the moment I believe it's scheduled for May. So yeah, so if you want to follow this series, please make sure you've hit that subscribe button below. Of course, if you hit the notification bell, you'll be informed when we upload as well. Right, so we're back at the starting point. I'm going to put it back on pause. So this is literally what we have to start with. We know this is our first bit. This is where I'm going to give the first couple of tips that we've got it. The first one is kind of most obvious kind of thing. Take it slow. Do not try and do too much too soon. The problem with that is you then, because you've got limited resources to start with. You've got only so much food. You've only got so much materials, and you've only got so much people. As soon as you start to increase the amount of people, you need more food, more fuel, and everything like that. Keep it small, take it slow and get things established before you move on to the next bit. It hopefully becomes more sustainable. The other bit I'm going to do right now is to kind of keep it close to start with, because you don't want them rushing all over the map to different bits and pieces. The closer you've got your core things that you need, the less journey time trucks have to make. That gets shown here, that you want to keep that as low as you can. We did in the stream end up with it nearly 30,000 seconds. That's mental. And then all of a sudden we did something and it just really upped. So we're going to try and keep the base close to start with. We're going to mark some trees for chopping down. We're going to get rid of these ones. Also kind of, make sure you kind of know where you want to be. Don't be afraid to go back and restart. It's one of those games you have to learn. I mean, I've got I've got saves I did before the first series. We did the first series. We've got the live stream save. I've also got my UGN live stream save. Got my own personal game I'm working on. Plus I've done lots of other little experiments here and there with different bits and pieces. I've been really putting a lot of time into this game recently. The first building we want to put down though is the research lab. Because without that, you can't do anything. I'm going to be needing ball makers, which I'm going to here. We'll put 2 down to start with. Take down to 1 fairly quickly. Assign some trucks to be harvesting. So again, short distance. Search. Farming. Production to start with. What vehicles emitting? That. That onto recycling, and normally I would build this up here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this down here to start with. You can always move it at a future point. Up. Smokestack. All those bits and pieces tells us which is done. 6. Read them when you're first playing the game. It's very important to do. As I said, you can see we've got kind of very short distances between each of these bits. Waiting for this to happen. This will get metal production underway. At the moment we have no iron plates. This will provide the coal for here. You see these trucks don't have far to go then feed into this either. I said I've put hours into this game and trying to work out what's the best way of starting. I've kind of found that on this map, just doing this, because it's just such a tight area, and we know we've got iron ore there, copper there, we've got limestone there, there's oil here. You know, we've played this map before, and we've also got sand here, which we will need at some point. Oh, we've actually got sand there. But then the expansion, possibilities up there we'll be doing as well. Farming's complete. Straight. Ideas. Right. Farming. So we need to get food underway. At the moment we're working our way through the food. I'm going to put this there. Trying to think about which way, for future side of things as well. Need to be able to put more farms in. I'll go with the initial farms over here. I'm gonna go with 2. Potentially, you've got room for a third one there. Making sure we've got the workers. Again, another one of those bits and pieces I've learned is you've got to make sure you've got the food and the fuel sorted out. Fuel's hard, I'm not going to deny that. Food, not so bad if you can get it right. All of a sudden, though, you'll just find yourself using a lot more, so you've always got to be thinking about how can I expand it. You expand the number of people, you've got to expand the food side of things as well. We're building up a collection of iron plates. Waiting for construction to kick in now. Again, and when I played this last time, I automatically put in a second line, but then that meant I was tight on people. Just can't do that until you get beacon unlocked. We'll put in the queue. It'll come in after we do the power and electric. You can't get more people in. Not even thinking about the ship at this point. Got to get the basics right. We've got construction. No need. I'm going to put the assembly for this. Again, just putting one down. Yes, it will take longer for things to develop, but without, if we go too much too soon, we get burned. As you can see, this whole area is kind of tight. This is over here, it doesn't really matter. Because apart from taking food from there to there, this point, which we will automate eventually, it doesn't matter. These trucks are just sat there waiting because they've got nothing else to do at the moment. Keeping this time on, as we said, 0. This will now start taking supplies from here. Give the guys cutting the trees more to do. All good. They've got 29 workers. We're not overstretching our resources at the moment. Right. So the assembly's up and running. Got more building supplies now being made. This is, of course, at the moment our only source of scraps and concrete until we then unlock iron, which should happen shortly. Which means we'll be able to start mining that. But I'm going to make sure we burn through the metal first. First thing I want to do, because you've got limited trees, you know, it does feel like there's loads. Trust me, there isn't. Already burned, I was saying on a few tests, burned maps to bits, the trees. I mean, there is, when you eventually unlock this, you'll find things like oil rigs, forests, sulfur mines, all sorts of bits and pieces. Building up supplies. And at the moment I'm not worrying about setting priorities on anything, because I want to make sure everything is getting serviced at this point. I'll make sure this is being kept filled. Therefore make sure this is getting filled, which means this is getting plenty of supplies. Need it to rain though, because food's getting... That's the bit with this map, until you actually can unlock irrigated farms, pump. concrete production. That's something we're going to need. Well, all the trucks waiting. I mean, that won't last long. That's what we needed with rain. Need the rain to last a while. Do with it filling that right the way up. Getting a couple of months worth of water there, hopefully. That looks like it's starting to ease. About a month and a half's worth of water. Right, we've now got vehicles and mining. Right, we will put... We're going to start getting... depot. With vehicles, always make sure we have a path get wherever they're going. Remember, as you go through the game, vehicles do get bigger. Sometimes it's a bit more tricky. With that being built, on this one I start. The problem with this bit. This is where I kind of go against what I said about keeping things close. Because knowing the oil's here, I want to expand this bit land. That's going to be my dumping area. I'll also tell you can take sand for now as well. I'm going to go with what somebody else said to me. Take dirt out of that equation. It doesn't matter how many mining things, these mining towers you put down, because they don't actually affect people, workers. Got to be put down there. Properly. I'll have done it properly. No, I have. I'll do. Right, we need to tell it to dump level. Got to stay within the box. Got to be dumped there. Trust me, I mean, it looks like I'm putting down a lot of space to be filled, but it does take a while, but it does kind of happen. Right, we want to take us up to 10 bucks. As well. Oh. Got the trading dock. Doesn't really matter where you put this because it doesn't actually affect boats or anything, so I'll just put it down there out the way. $5.20. Plenty of iron. These aren't going to come into use yet. What we'll do is we'll start setting up that out. These aren't dumping grounds this time, these are digging zones. Back there. That one. That's our iron mine. We're going to put another one here. Oh, this is coal. They're all set up, ready to go. How are we doing there? Right, trucks are nearly done. We're up to now nearly. We've got 10 trucks. They all at the top here. You'll see the count. It always counts whatever's in the production line as well. So we have 10 plus 3 diggers. That power and maintenance will also give us just so my initial plan is even though this is up here, that's the one thing that will have distance transport stuff, because I will be making that pulley here. Because what we'll do is we'll keep this bit for iron. This thing is, if you've seen this game before, you need iron, wood and concrete to make the level 1 materials. Level 2 you use level 1 plus copper. I've got storage as well now. I'm going to put a storage unit right there. Not going to probably use it at the moment, but it's there ready. I'm going to put example, this one would be iron, one would be concrete, this one would be 3 parts we need low food supply doing. Oh, touch and go with those. So that's our kind of like little basic setup that we've got to start. I am going to pause it there. That's kind of 2 years of game time. In the next episode, we will be hopefully getting some food, hopefully start some mining, get also ready for maintenance and diesel production. But yeah, not rushing too much to save this game. I know it's possibly slower than people would like, but I want to show the benefits of not going too quick. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Come and join us soon. Pay attention to Twitter for updates on the next streams for this game as well. Come and join us for those as well. We have a bit of a laugh with it from there. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye for now.